So basically, what did he do again? Yeah, I was just parkouring. So then I saw him on this little spiral thing, and then he had like the handles that you climb up on. He had his neck on that, releasing all his weight down. So spit was just flying out of his mouth, and he was choking. So then I was like, bro, what are you doing? And then he got down, and then I'm like, bro, you trying to kill yourself? And he's like, with tears in his eyes, and I'm like, what happened? And it was because these girls thinking they were the boss and shit. So then I walked into the girls. I was like, bro, what are you doing to him? And I this man's trying to kill himself. He's probably suicidal. And then they were like, oh, I don't care, blah blah blah. Oh, this and that, blah. So then I was like, bitch, and I slapped one of them. So then they were like,
I'm telling. Like,
yeah.
But I would have slapped her again, this time with a backhand.
She was like, I'm telling. And I was like, bro, you just made a kid almost commit suicide. You better be glad that I slapped you. It's like the kid was smiling at that point. So then she was like, she walked over to her teacher. Then I walked over to her while she was by her teacher, pushed her straight on the ground. How are you gonna snitch? And I was like, how are you gonna snitch when you just almost made a boy kill himself for making him think that he was a bad person and he didn't need to be on the earth anymore?
But I would have slapped this bitch twice, like the instant he said, I'm telling. She hits
I walked away.
Again.
I walked away with that guy. And then ever since when I hit 5th grade, haven't seen him since. But ever since I seen him in the line walking, I always dap him up.
Oh.
He cool with me now, but I don't know his name. I never knew his name.
Alright. Let's start.
Alright. Yo, what is up, guys? SSU right here, and I'm here with my boy, Spider Robin. Say hi.
Hi. By the way, they heard all that.
RP. I know. You finna make this RP.
Alright, let's start.
Okay, bro. You ready to go confront Ram at the fair?
We going tonight. For now, I gotta go to the clothes store.
Get what, bro?
Something. I gotta get clothes. Like, you like...
Bro, you're fine with what you have right now. Don't take it that serious.
My guy, I always wear the suit. I need something else. I need something more casual.
Luke, it's literally a girl that does not think she needs a boyfriend. And she's right, she doesn't.
I mean, everyone needs a boy. I mean, all girls need a boyfriend. It's like all girls, like unless you're gay, unless it's a gay person. But even still, they need a boyfriend.
Bro, you're probably gonna break up with her. I mean, no, she's probably gonna break up with you. In all actuality, if we're being real and not no little fairy tale games, she's probably gonna break up with you.
You know, I was supportive with your girlfriend, but it ain't the other way around. I see how it is.
No.
I see how it is.
No. This girl has superpowers.
My guy, your girlfriend basically has superpowers.
You right?
She is one of the craziest bitches I ever seen, and it's like Megumi is up like shopping for like war clothes, and it's like I'm out the door already.
Bro.
Just like takes the damn car.
Okay, no, seriously, she just walks out.
And like he's hiding behind the car. He's like, I'm so glad he didn't hear me.
And she turns on like, huh?
Oh, I was talking about this phone conversation. I was on the phone.
Oh, okay. You can come back in now, bro.
Yep.
So, like, how's your day?
My day pretty Pretty neat.
You won't find those anywhere else.
Pretty decent.
Pretty decent.
Are you ready to ask our RAM?
Almost.
Bro, it's... You know what? I'll be supportive. So how are you gonna do this?
I can see you wearing that.
I'm just gonna take off these accessories real quick.
What accessories?
Those are selling like hotcakes.
So, what are you gonna say when you walk up there?
I don't even know. All I know is that your mom's gonna be there too.
My mom's dead, dickhead.
Well, no. And then he gets all like slaps you in the face and he says, "I'm talking about them, you idiot. You always call her mom."
Oh yeah. Sorry. It's pouring right now. I don't think anyone's gonna be there. Let's just hope the rain stops before we get there.
Yeah. And he looks to you and he says, And then he looks at, and then he smiles a bit and says, "You know, I'm pretty sure you got a big ass dick in there."
We are not doing this.
Okay.
Not, I told you I told you.
Okay. Okay. I get tired to do that when your character jumps out of your car for no apparent reason. Well, it's not nighttime yet, so we got time.
Yeah. Honestly, I like your suit better. Why? Wait, no, I'm about to kill her.
Why?
Why are you wearing a bikini in the pouring rain? And
Why
are you
wouldn't
just
she
walking
be?
casually? Why are you just walking casually?
Why'd you kill him?
She's just walking casually in the rain like it's not raining. And why are you wearing a bikini in the rain? Jesus.
Alright.
That was that one.
Hey, bud, get over here. I think I see a dolphin. You're like,
What?
oh, really?
Oh, really?
Throws him over the edge.
Like catches his.
No, just do it.
No, he has fallen in his pocket.
This is for the deatomizer shit, where you kept on knocking him into the water.
Wait, you don't even remember that because you were possessed, so no. It doesn't make sense.
Okay.
I
And
don't
then
see
it's
the
like...
dolphin.
And then you just see Luke just like pointing a gun at this bitch.
What are you doing?
You see that bitch?
Yeah.
She owes me money.
Did you miss that shot?
And then just like... We don't talk about it.
So what do you...
When the rain stops. Motherfucker.
Just sat there and took it.
Ring, ring, ring. Ring, ring,
Hello?
ring.
Hello?
Son, how's it going?
It's the first time I called him son, but good.
Yes, you see, I picked up a phone conversation of yours a while back, and I don't like hanging out with these badass bitches. Your friend, too. So, I got my terrorist friends over here in this warehouse, and, they're kinda gonna die, so if you gonna do something about that. Oh yeah, I also got your new mother. How dare you call her mom, by the way. Save her if you want, so, later.
Wait, who was that?
Your dad! Remember, your dad came back, he's a devil now?
Okay, get in the car right now.
Why? We have to wait.
Get in!
We have to wait.
It just pulls off. You're like, okay, I'll get in.
Okay, I'll get in. Jesus Christ, what the fuck is happening? What's happening, but why we just leave him? You're just not gonna say anything?
Like does the most dramatic drift you can possibly ever do for the right reason. He's like, I feel like you did that for the right reason.
I feel like you did that for the right reason. By the way, I'm
like
it
he's
in.
just like he's just speeding.
And then he says, you do
like
realize you're going the wrong way. Yeah, like your your GPS says it's this way.
Like fuck the GPS. Like we just do a stunt. No, we're going to the warehouse.
Yeah, warehouse down there. We already used the warehouse once. It's down there. There's another warehouse down by the pier.
Okay, mark that.
And he's like, bruh. Like, you guess,
what?
Like, why are we going down here? Like, you still haven't told me.
Just plays the audio from the voice recording.
Oh, hell no. Let's go.
Like, just hits the car and like the car just goes flying.
Just like Luke burps in your face.
Luke, I'm gonna kill you.
But you'd have a better chance of beating these guys if you had me on your team, so weigh in your options here.
Okay. So my dad just called me.
It's like burps in again in your face.
Luke! Okay.
Okay. Oh, that only happened once.
Hey!
These motherfuckers. Again! Ow!
Why do you keep jumping out?
I don't know. I think my triangle button's messing up.
So, how's your day?
My power's starting to come back to normal. Loving that.
What's wrong with your powers?
Ever since you fought me, power's been fucking up. I've been on low battery this whole time.
There's lots of shit to charge.
I know, no matter how much I drain this shit, it's like I just can't get it up to what I used to have it. But it's starting to come back now.
So, like, ever since we had that big ass battle,
I've been on low battery the whole time.
So how have you been fighting?
I mean, I've been fighting, but like, I could have done way better had I been at full power.
Like, bro, I was perfectly fine in that fight.
Yeah, but like, I have electrical powers. You have shadow powers. I don't see any way in how shadow powers could get fucked up. I mean, unless the sun just touched every place on the planet.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine. Cause shadows are everywhere. As long as shadows everywhere, I'm perfectly fine. You want to swim over there?
And then he just like puts his finger in the water and it's like he just like takes it out immediately and he says, "I hate water."
Okay.
One second. And he just like gets an aura all around him. It's like expelling all of his energy and he says, "Let's go." Like,
What did you just do?
you know how in the old ass anime Dragon Ball Super they do that war shit? I basically did the same thing, only I actually expelled all of my electricity. I'm on 0 battery right now.
So how are we gonna get back your battery?
I'm just gonna drain that crane right there.
So how much will that bring you up to?
Low battery, but I'll drain more shit later. In all actuality, where's a ladder?
Right
In a
there?
big ass place that... Where?
Right here, follow me.
Oh. You swim
See,
faster
I'm
underwater.
perfectly fine. I know.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about getting zapped every time you do, like, touch water.
Alright, we're up here. Get your melees out. Bent to sleep.
Fitting asleep?
Sneak.
Oh, sneak.
Alright. That door is open right
And then
here.
you can see a terrorist, and he just, like, leaps out at you with a damn knife, stabs you in the shoulder. And he's like, you piece of
take out
shit,
his
you
knife,
killed my
stabs him
son,
in the-
you killed my son!
Man, fuck your son, like stabs him in the liver twice.
And then he's like, he gouges in your eyes, and you're like, why do they always go for
Why
the
do
eyes?
I always go for the eyes? Like when his knife is in the liver, like he like puts the knife deeper in, goes up, like he's moving his liver. It like drops his liver into his body, and it kills him.
And he's like, who? And then it's like Luke looks up at him, and he's like, who was his son? He's like, I don't remember.
I don't remember. I killed a lot of terrorists. Okay, let's move in there. Play the terrorists.
And then you just see, like, you can see your you can see a terrorist and your father bit smack your mother at the same time.
Wait, you mean Rem?
Yeah, Rem.
Damn it.
And you
Look,
just, like,
he's working hard.
raids. And you just, like, go in.
Where are you? Ah, oh, this side. Like just stabs him there. Oh, wait.
Oh, I did
just
not
sta-
expect to win that.
Like just stabs the terrorist in his chest and like throws him at his dad.
Ugh. And then there's like and then it's like the terrorist. It's like, get out there, push him back.
And then like Luke just comes in with the car and runs everybody over.
And then it's like Luke just like sends a electrical blast over at your dad.
And I just run over to my dad and like I have Tally in him in the face and I look at his memories of one look that killed him. It's
after we
like
fight though. Take those blast knuckles off. And he's just like,
punches him in his jaw so hard that it dislocates and then he judo throws him.
and then it's like your dad gets up and sends like a smoke blast right at you.
Wait, so he has Delson on?
Yeah. Put the blast knuckles away, bro.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not gonna do this with you. 1 second, let me stab you. Okay, I'm not doing this with you.
Wait, no, wait. It literally said I had my fist out. I promise on the highest thing it's supposed to be on the phone.
Alright.
It literally said I had my fist out. And besides, I elbowed you. How did you die?
You still have it, bro.
No, I don't. That's my gun.
And he just like grabs you by the face, and just like the smoke just like burns your face.
And I just like set like I throw a shadow rocket at him, and he bursts into the grate.
And he's just like, you know, everyone else you fought played fair. I don't. And then it's like a sniper just shoots you dead in your leg. And it's like your dad knees you in the jaw. And he proceeds to beat you. And then Luke comes behind him, grabs a hold of him, and yells, Shazam! He yells Shazam, jumps out of the truck, and the truck explodes.
And then like Luke walks over to Ram, and he breaks Ram free, and then Ram just starts attacking. He starts attacking my dad. Like it's a Ram versus my dad.
Yeah, and then it's like your dad just like is starting to take Luke over again. He's like, ah!
Luke, just scream Shazam! Scream Shazam!
Shazam! And then it's like a lightning bolt goes like right by your toes. And then he's like, wait, I know what's happening now. Your dad's making me have gay feelings to you.
Wait, no, just scream Shazam on him!
And then he's just like, and he's just like that, and he just like tries to go for your dick, and he's just like, he's holding on to his own hand. He's stopping himself.
Like, and I just kicked my dad in his face, and it makes you lose your mind control.
Why is it always me? And then Luke runs up to your dad, and he just like punches him so hard with all of his power. And he's like, why do I always get possessed? And then he's like, as he's beating your dad on the ground.
Like, and then I just make a shadow warp, and I grab my dad by his jaw and throw him into the shadow warp.
And then Ram just goes and kicks him into the portal.
Yeah, and then I go in the portal with him, and then the portal closes. Now it's just me and my dad in my dimension.
And then he's just like looking around.
But it's my dimension.
And he's just like,
so he has no power in this dimension.
And he gets like, that's kind of overpowered, no?
Yes, you got it, because that's the way I'm gonna get the memories.
Meanwhile,
I just like come out of the shadow.
Meanwhile, we're all fighting the terrorists.
Let's move on to the terrorists.
And then like a demon just like the devils just start coming out, and because they see all the commotion.
No, you said in nighttime.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's say it is nighttime because we were supposed to meet Ram at nighttime anyway.
And like Megami comes with the bazooka.
No. That's kinda. I mean, where'd he come from? No. But like,
you right?
You're in. Alright, so you're in your dimension, and this is your theme. Like, tell me how you like this theme for you. Oh, what the heck? And then he's like looks at you, and like you're just this big shadow monster.
And I just punch him in the stomach and throw him into these streets.
And he tries to throw a punch at you.
Does nothing. Like no, I just grab a crate and just throw it at him. But he still has his power.
And then it's like he goes in for like a smoke bomb, and it's like you grab my fist as I'm doing it.
And then I crush your hand. And I crush your hand. I grab you by the face and I tell you. And that's when we see the memory.
And then it's like he's like trying to get off. And just seeing his memories. And then it's like we go back to the normal dimension, and your dad is just like staggered.
And then this fat warp just opens in front of him.
And then it's like he grabs his smoke chain, and runs up to try and hit you with it.
He like grabs the smoke chain, wraps it around his neck, and just starts choking him.
He's like, I'm gonna beat you just like I did when you were a kid.
Just tightens the chain around your neck. Like you're choking to death at this point. And like I have a choice to spare him or kill him. it's like, and then Rem was just shouting, like, what is Rem shouting?
It's like, let's just say Rem is just like, he's too powerful, take him out. And then he's just like, and then it's like he like presses a button and it's like a sniper just like hits you in the leg. And like Luke comes up to try and kick him in the face as he's doing this, but his dad just like puts his damn like his chain. You know, like the neon sword. He does that to him, but it's a smoke type thing. And then he goes in and just like slits Luke's throat.
And then I come, like I'm raised. And then I come and I grab my dad from the back and I dig in his rib. I'm doing my ultimate.
Yeah.
I dig in his rib cage. Then I'm splitting him apart, but I'm not taking him out.
And he's just like
he can't breathe. When I'm splitting him apart.
And he gets. And he turns around and kicks you in the stomach, and he tries to escape.
He can't turn around at that point. My fingers are literally inside of him.
But actually, we can't kill him yet because he's the only antagonist we have at the moment.
I know, we're not gonna kill him. And then, like, I just open another portal and I send him there. We're just gonna send him there. I'm not gonna kill him, but he's gonna
actually, I'm planning on doing something.
Okay, like, I'm just like, and I slam him on the floor and I'm just kicking him in the face.
And then it's like, he's just like, he gets a smile on his face and he lunges at you and he grabs you by the face and his fingers are in your eyes at the moment. And you're like, why?
What? And I just knee him in the kidney.
And and then his smoke powers start reacting. And then he just like, you start seeing like just like shadows that you're not draining is going away. And he starts draining the shadows. And he sends a shadow rocket at you.
No, we're not doing this.
He's Delson. He's Delson you.
He Delson me, okay. So he's gonna take everybody's powers? Okay.
I mean, he can only take conduit
he's Delson,
powers.
he's Delson. No, he's Delson, he's Delson. No, we could do it as long as he takes everybody's powers.
How about we do it like this? He can temporarily take powers.
Okay. For how long?
Let's say a day. And then he just goes in and just like does your ultimate move. He grabs you, opens the portal, and tries to and it's like he's beating you into the portal. Just like they did with Darkseid in the animated Justice League movie. Get in there!
And I just drop kick him and then the portal closes. I'm not in the portal. I just start draining the every shadow around him.
And then he just like grabs you by the face and just like takes you and it's like a car goes straight into you.
Please. No!
And then it's like
Ram black surrounds the car and throw him into one of these pipes right here.
Ram and Ram are now done with their fight, so they're going in to help. And he's like, shit! So he just like goes in, grabs Luke, gets his power. Actually no, he doesn't get his powers yet. He grabs Ram, and he just like starts draining her powers. And then it's like he goes in and punches you so hard in the face, you think your face has exploded. And then he's just like grabbing your face, making sure it's all there. He's like, I need this, it's the money maker.
It's the money maker. I just feel it on his face. And then I teleport behind my dad, and then I teleport behind my dad, and I side leg kick him in the body so hard he falls.
And then it's like he looks at Rem, he charges at her. for the powers.
And then like I teleport in front of him and just uppercut him.
And just like Rem goes
and then,
in
like, I
and just
grab
like
him by the
you
neck.
and Rem punch him in the face at the same time. And he's just like enjoying your fake mother, I see. And he just like goes in and just like grabs Rem and just like throws her.
That really me. Like just teleports in front of him, like punches him in the stomach, sends him flying. And I'm just like beating him on the ground.
And he gets like,
don't you ever! Yeah, but my mom like throws him in the air.
and then
And
gets
he
like
lands on
Luke
his
yells,
face.
Shazam! And it's like as lightly Molt lands on him. And it's like Luke falls
Why
down.
is that truck there? Why is that truck there?
1 second. And it's like he gets up and he's just like enough play.
And then like me.
He's like, I'm
and
too
then, like,
playing
me-
round, and he goes in and punches you in the face. And he gets his chain, and he just
let's say look,
and
wait,
he
let's
beats
say-
your
let's say
ass with
both
it
of our-
once.
Let's say both of our fists clash, and then like we blast away.
And then it's like Rem goes in from the side, but seeing as though he drained our powers when he threw us, he has
Rem?
Rem and Rem. So he got both Rem and Ram's powers. So he gets punches her away. And he gets like
Like just takes like this support whips out a shadow minigun, just like this he's spamming. He's spamming.
meanwhile
the
with
floor
Adam and
taking
Raiden.
No, they're.
Hey dude. Oh wait, yeah, they dead. They dead. What am I talking about? They dead.
I know.
And it's like, meanwhile, on the other side of the wood, hey, Nick, what's that? I mean, not Nick, Jonathan, what's that?
I don't know, bro.
I mean, the ground, I mean, it's like, there's no shadows anywhere.
Yeah, like it seems like our shadow is gone, Nicholas. I think the world shadows is gone.
Huh. Back in
Like
the
they
action.
they're in it. Like they just see like stuff like this, like the last shadow just like fly up in the air and zoom to make them.
And then it's like, his dad runs in and kicks you in the dick.
Like,
It's like, I refuse to have grandchildren! And he just like grabs your balls and pulls.
Like grabs him by the leg, like he squeezes his fingers into his leg, and slams like he does the Gohan future throw. Remember
And then
that?
this,
Where
yeah.
he grabs you by the leg and slams you into the ground. He does that. It's like just like puts you in a leg lock. Like and like
Grows
he,
two
like, he
long
just
horns
chokes
out of his forehead.
him. What?
He's like, demons have their demon form, and it's like he grows like a demon horn out of his head. Devil horn, demon horn, and he just runs in and kicks you in the neck. They're like,
And then I like punch him in the liver. Like we're both exchanging blow from blow.
and it's like Rem and Ram try and go in, but like, and like they're in the fray now too.
Like grabs him by his shirt, like throws him up in the air, and Luke goes, Shazam!
No, he's knocked out, but like.
Oh.
He's like, he presses a button and just like some like bombs go out under your feet.
Like, and I shadow dash away from you. Like I shadow dash onto a building, and then like I take my hands, and, like I'm just throwing a barrage of bombs at you right now.
And he's just like
they're all
blocking and
hitting
weaving. Oh, okay. And then he just like says, I've had enough! And then he runs in at you.
And then like Ram just uses her wind magic to blast him away from me, and then Ram is behind him, and she uses her morning star to goes after his head.
And he's like, oh shit! And he just like hides behind a wall, like this stone wall.
And the morning star just goes through the wall.
Ugh. And it's like, he's like, hey Nashana, Hunsikana, squats banana. And it's like, devils just like come in because it's nighttime.
And like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
And he gets like runs into Rem.
Wait, no, it's me and my dad. Remember taking care of the devil. Like I just punched him in the jaw so hard. It's literally like a dent in your jaw, and I just kicked you in the face. There's a dent in your forehead.
And he's like, oh son, oh you killed the moneymaker. I need this for them bitches.
And I just punches you in the chest, and he falls to the ground.
I'm
just kicking.
He kicks you in the wall, and he's just like, how am I supposed to be a pimp?
You're on the ground.
You know that move Vegeta does, where like he's flying and kicks you up in the air? That's what he did to you. He's like, how am I supposed to be a pimp when my face looked like this? And then he runs in.
He charges up a rocket, and then it sends you flying when it hits you. It sends you flying to a bridge.
And it's like Megumi, like this is on her satellite, so she's watching the whole thing, and she's impressed at what she's seeing with you. I'm just ground and pounding you. Oh snap! I did not see. Like, and then I like throw you with my legs. And then I teleport behind you, like grab you by the neck and slam you into the ground. And he's just like.
And then for the last time, Luke comes in with the truck. Like that's the last thing you can do.
I'm gonna do with Luke. And then he gets like says, "I'm done," and he like punches you in the stomach. And then he like slams you on the ground. And he's just like, son, you're a good fighter, and you have some good powers, but it's time
like
to...
just grabs his arm with his legs and slams you on your neck.
And he's just like, nice, and he throws you onto a crane. And he's like, you see, what you don't know is, I'm kind of his second in command, if you know what I mean. And then it's like he puts his hand out to you.
And then Nathan puts his hand in the air, and like he's charging up like you know the thing
Hakai.
Super Boo has.
I'm fitting the Hakai.
No, you're not fitting the Hakai.
Like he's going to attempt. Like you recognize it from you recognize that hand gesture, and he just like gets a smirk on your face, and he just like you try and punch him in the face, and he grabs your hand, and he's just like he does the Hakai, and then like black starts like a rising thing. And it's like no, it's like taking out the bridge, like it's taking out everything within a vicinity of his hand. Anything his hand is pointing at, it's destroyed, but you dodged.
No, let's say.
He's like
this Hakai, but it doesn't actually endure the
He's like, I'll give you a weak one, Hakai.
And I teleport behind you, grab you by the arms, and kick you in the back. My arm, I made you put your arms behind your back, and I just kick you in your back, and I have you in a bulldog choke now. It's tight.
And he's just like, he smoked asses out of it, and just like grabs this electrical component and throws it at you.
Like Shadow Dash just threw it and like question mark kicks you in the face.
And he's like, and he's just like, he looks around for a minute, and he's just like, and he punches and he kicks you in your throat, and like you're down, and Rem and Ram are getting pushed back.
And I just teleported Ram and Ram.
You're losing at this point.
And he's like, I gotta do something. I'm bringing back insanity mode.
1 second, I got, you're trying to tap into it, but you can't.
Well, I can.
And he's like, Lucas stands up, and you see that his, electricity is surging around him. And he's just like, he gets electrical dashes in his ascended form he fought you with, and just like one-shots all the demons and devils. And he just like turns and he's just like, get out of here. And then he just starts you know what Majin Vegeta did when he like blew up Boo? That's what Luke's fitting to do. And he's just like,
okay, Luke, I can't leave you. You gotta do this together.
No. You can't win. Get out. And then it's like, he realizes that like his father's regenerated all of his runes, and he says, this man can regenerate. The only way to beat him is to make sure he has nothing left to regenerate.
Look, I gotta do this with him.
And he says, get out of here! And he just like touches you and grabs a power pole, and like you go straight to an electrical facility.
Ah!
And that felt weird. And he's just like powering up like Vegeta, like Majin Vegeta did.
Are you fitting to blow him up?
I'm fitting to blow both of us up. And he's just like, he grabs onto him as he's powering up. You play your dad now.
I'm finna do it with you. And I just teleport behind you and then I'm powering up too. Just let me do it.
Well, you're...
It's like, I told you to back off.
If this means taking out the new devil second in command, then fuck it. If I die, so be it. And it's like, this is starting to hurt him. Like, this is from the he hasn't even released his power, and like, you see, and like Nathan's looking on and he's seeing this, and it's hurting your dad. And it's like he's draining all the electricity from the surrounding areas. Like, it's like a worldwide blackout at this point.
And like everybody's Wi-Fi disconnects while they're playing Fortnite 58.
Fortnite 58. And he's just like, and you see like, and then the explosion goes off.
Like
and like Nathan's just looking at this. Like, it's engulfing the whole damn city, like the race beer explosion. And then it's like it goes down and like there's nothing left. But like all that's left is like Luke and his like he's made of stone now.
And like I just teleport to the explosion. Luke.
It's like you see him flying, you see him floating where the crater is, and he's just falling now.
I catch him.
Like all you see is stone. You don't see flesh. You see stone.
Shit.
And then you remember, there ain't no Dragon Ball. There ain't no other dimension. He gone.
Well, you're killing him off?
I'm not killing him off, no.
Hey, like, I just teleport back to Ram.
But, like, I'm cutting that out. But you don't know that.
What?
And then it's like you start seeing, like, you see, like, the stone turns to ash, and it's like it's blowing away with the wind.
I just ball my fist. And then like I'm balling it so hard blood just starts coming from my fist.
And like you look around, you don't see your dad. You just don't. He's gone.
He's dead. And then I take a bandana. No, it's not a bandana.
You fitting a Bardock over here.
Yeah, I'm fitting a Bardock. Like takes a bandana, like just fucking does what he did, and ties it around his head.
1 second. Yeah. But my door is closed, though. Not really. Man, stay out of my life.
I just Bardock.
My damn parents.
Like
but continue.
Like just gets on his knees.
And it's like he told Ram that he loved him before he died. So Ram just he's kind of
flattered over there. That money maker work. He got big bucks in.
But Mom, shut the fuck up if you call me an asshole, because I didn't even do nothing to you. Okay. And then it's like, and just like they're all just like standing there.
They're standing there around, like while I'm on my knees, and I just punch a hole in the ground in the crater.
And you're just like punching it repeatedly.
Like blood just starts coming from my knuckles.
And then it's like, you see like one ash left.
Like I pick up the ash.
And then it's like,
And
electricity just starts surging from it.
Like I still have it in my hand. I don't even care at this point. My hand is, that hand is numb.
And like, you just
No,
like...
do you really need the dramatic music?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
So, basically, like, you start feeling like the ash, like it's starting to grow in your hand. And it's like, it's getting so big you can't hold it down anymore.
And I just dropped it on the floor.
And then it's like, you see like a little baby start to take formation, but it's like full white. It's like full on white.
Follow me.
And like, electricity is still surging.
Luke, is that you?
And then it's like, it starts growing into a toddler, then a kid, then a teenager. And he's just like, he's still white, but he looks at you, and all he says something, he says, and you're like, what?
What?
Water!
Oh, like he throws water on him.
And there's like, he's just like drinking the water, and it's like Ren just like gives him a barrel of water, and he's just like drinking the whole thing. And it's like his color starts to come back, and his eyes start to come back as well. And he just like looks, and he's just like, huh.
So how was it like being a pile of ash for the first time?
And then he looks at you, and he sees the bandana on your head, and he's like, you just burdocked, didn't you? You just burdocked, didn't you? Okay, that's neat. And then it's like, you see like orange in the distance, like the sky is orange, and like on the other side, you see a big ass cross in the sky, and you see like what looks to be tiny people coming.
Rapture, 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 rapture.
It's not rapture. And then it's like, Luke says, we have a time limit now before God's forces. What do you mean? In the Bible it says that how it will end is God's forces will soon be here. So it's fitting to be some angels fighting. There's fitting to be a full-on war when those guys get over here. In specifically 2013 days. Until then, we're just gonna have to put up with these damn demons and devils and shit. And then he's like...
So,
And he's like... One second. I do hate ads. That's for damn sure.
Why do they even give you ads?
And then he looks at Ram and he says, later on this week, you want to go to the fair? And just like, it'd really be nice. And he says, you know what?
And then like Nathan just golf clapping that emote from Fortnite. Hello? Mike, it's freezing.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yep.
Alright, so my mic died right there. I didn't want it to die right there, but it did. Let's continue. And she says, you know what, Sora? I'll give you a
Like, does
chance.
a golf clap emote from Fortnite.
I don't know what that is.
Like, he just does a really fast clap.
Oh. And he's like,
Like, it's faster than Luke's electricity.
alright. And it's like, and then like Luke just collapses because like he has apnea at this point. Turning into a pile of ass really does deplete your blood levels.
Oh, who has level C blood?
And it's like no one's like Rem says we can take him to the hospital.
Well, we didn't do that later, cause
Later, he died over here.
Like, no, it's fine.
That's what Ram said.
Ram, I don't care if he's your new boyfriend.
And then it's like he gets him in the car and just like drives him to the damn hospital.
1 week later.
Like Luke is back from the ER and like his face he still looks kind of ghostly, but like he's fine. And he says apnea's a bitch. And it's like his hair is not green anymore. They would not let him have green Zeus. Like now he's going through withdrawals. He walks in the door and like in the wheelchair and he sees the green Zeus, goes straight for it.
No, like
yes.
him in the face.
No, not like it subs him out of the way. He's like, give me the green Zeus. I need my natural green hair.
You can't. The doctor said you can't have it.
And he just like, why? It's healthy.
Cause hair's not green anymore.
And then it's like Megami. Wait, we need an OP theme for Megami. We do. 1 second. You go to.
You see him?
Like, you just like go upstairs like in your room.
Today has been a long day.
And like you can start realizing something's wrong here as you continue to walk up the stairs.
Something is wrong.
And it's like when you walk into your room, it's dark and like you smell something metallic. You go into your closet and like turn on the lights. And like you see you see heads in there. You see heads.
What?
And like they all look like they died in a very brutal way. Like more brutal than you've seen. And it's like Megumi just like walks in the door. And like you turn on the lights and you see the bodies of the heads. And it's like Megumi's just like, what are you doing? And then she gets like,
I told you that Megumi's gonna change around me.
Yeah, but you have to confront her about it, right? Otherwise it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And it's like, what are you doing? And she gets like, gets the heads from downstairs, walks back up. These are my trophies.
Like just grabs Megumi's hand. Megumi.
And she's
I'm
like,
not fitting to deal with your bodies in my house. You can do that when you're not around me, but don't do that when you're around me. This is my house.
it does kinda stink in here, don't it?
Yes. So I'm gonna need you to change when you're around me, okay?
Okay. Does this mean I have to take down the skeleton posters by a bed? And it's like you see the skeleton posters. By the way, these are actually here. There are actually skeleton posters in here.
Yes, you need yeah.
And then you just like go to sleep. And then it's like you hear a screeching noise.
Oh no.
And it's like you wake up immediately and you see Megami sleeping next to you. And it's like there's a breeze in the room, but like there's nothing there's no windows open. There's just a breeze. And then it's like you feel a cold hand brush against the back of your neck.
It just turns around.
Nothing. And then you hear a lady's voice, just chuckling. And it's like you hear scratching come, and it's like all the doors in the house just start getting banged on and scratched on.
See, this is the part where I go back to sleep and hold Megami very tight.
And then it's like you hear a screaming coming from the damn closet.
See, I'ma go to sleep.
And it's like you cover up. And it's like you spoon Megami and you're holding her really tight. And then you feel something get on your bed, and it feels like a cold woman, like ice cold, just spooning you, like you're spooning Megami. That's a great idea, though. That's a great idea. Who is this finna be? Like, I'm fitting to haunt this house, but like, do you want it to be Bree? Do you want her to come after you?
For what?
Getting over it so quickly and going with another woman so quickly.
Who was it finna be?
It was fitting to be Dead Terrace. Actually, we'll do that later. But for now, it's just a Terrace lady. And it's like, in like a leg that goes over your head.
Let's let it be Bree, but it only happens once, because I'm not putting up with
Yeah. And it's like, you feel the bone once. Structure. It's familiar. And she's like, so quickly, huh? And you get to jump up and you run out of the room. And it's like but this time you catch a glimpse and you just see a white, pale Bree who's somewhat decomposed. Sunken in eyes, sunken in cheek, everything. And you're just like running now, and like, you see Rem asleep, and you see like some ghost over her too. You gonna run, buddy?
Yeah, like just runs out of the house.
In game, are you going to run?
I'm running.
And it's like, you feel like a little kid jump on your back.
I just grab the little kid and I have to roll and I have to do it.
But he just like disappears into a whitish grayish shadow. And it's like you grab them on the way out.
I just get in the car.
And where are you? And like, you look in the back of your car and you just see decomposing bodies in the back. And I
just like turn the car around and I go into the back and then I take the bodies out and I drive off. Like, just so casually, like, you know the Peter face?
Yeah.
That Peter makes when he's doing something casual, like, just makes that face.
Yeah.
Like, just drives off.
And it's like, you see like a green looking beacon come from the house. And like, you see like some dead bodies just like flying over your head. And they just like jump on your windshield and they open their mouths and you see fangs.
Just like shakes to pull them off the car.
And just like one just like grabs in the window and tries to bite you in the neck.
Just grabs their fist. Like they're so easy to break since they're decomposed. Like just breaks their arm. Like literally rips their arm off and like puts his arm in his mouth and kicks him away.
And you see Roger on the street. He's running from vampires. Ah!
Like just grabs Roger by the head, puts him in the car while he's driving.
Oh, thank you, buddy. You know, after you left me last time, I didn't think you would save me again.
I haven't even been in the house.
And then he just like and then he shows him a picture of him wearing an Olympic swimmer suit, and he's like, "I'm in the Olympics."
Nice.
And it's like,
what's happening?
And it's like you see ghosts just like on the street, and it's like you go into a hotel and book a room for the night once you get away from them. In the morning.
Alright, I'm going back to my house on the road.
And it's like you're driving back to the house. Like, Lem wakes up and she's like, "What happened?"
Like, if I have my AirPods in so I don't hear anything. Like, I'm just blocking my
And then she
head.
just like pokes your shoulder a little bit. Tap tap.
Like I'm just like, I'm so focused on the road and the music, I'm just...
And then she gets, and then like, well, he does hate the belt, and you hear it in like a slight sound of the belt gets your attention.
Huh?
And you're like, I wasn't actually gonna do it, but get to know you have those instincts. And she's like, "What happened? Why were we in a damn hotel?"
So I was sleeping with Megan, and like I just kept hearing screams, and so I felt a cold body get on the bed and touch me, and I
oh yeah,
recognized it.
yes,
what?
I had the best idea in the fucking world.
What?
Oh, you fitting to get new powers. You're fitting to get new powers. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. So, okay, are you gonna come on?
Yes. Let's go.
Wait, so my shadow powers are not gonna be a thing anymore?
No, they're gonna be a thing. And it's like we go in the house and everything is normal. Like everything's normal out here.
Okay, so like I was saying, when I was sleeping with Megan, I felt a bone touch it, and it felt so similar. And it was a girl, and she said, "Move on so quickly."
And then it's
And
like
that's
Rem
when
says, and then Rem just points to you and says, "That's me."
How? How'd you know?
And it's like, it's B, has to be. But the others, he said there's others, so. And you just walk up, and you see like blood dripping from the room, and you can see Megumi just like getting all the bodies out of there. Oh, hey. And then it's like you pull her aside, and you start talking to her about like what happened, and like how you ain't about to bring dead bodies in here again.
You're not about to bring dead bodies in this house ever again. You fucking understand me? I'm so serious. Like, next time I see another dead body or smell one, you get the fuck out of my house. You fucking hear me?
And then she says, "Okay, we already had this conversation." He's like, "No, you don't understand."
You don't understand.
What happened? And then she's like, "Oh, did they come back to life or something?" It's like, oh, come on, don't tell me you believe in that superstitious bullshit.
Who?
You! I mean, ghosts don't exist. I mean, there are weird noises in the night, like screeching on doors and stuff like that. Whenever I bring these.
You don't tell me?
Well, there's no evidence to prove superstitious shit happens. I mean, I never seen it, I just heard some stuff. Besides, I kill him again, and then he just like pulls out the bazooka.
You are fitting to get anal if you pull out the bazooka again.
I mean, I won't shoot it in the house, but still.
Oh.
And then she's like, throws the dead bodies back into the back of a truck, and she's like, that should be the last one.
Stop! Why are you? No.
What?
Tell me the reason you're bringing dead bodies in. No, explain. No, I want to know why.
If you would let me talk, they're trophies.
No, shut up!
They're trophies.
Get out of my house.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And you're like, trophies.
Trophies.
And then Luke, he comes out of your closet and he says, seems like you got involved with the crazy bitch, didn't you?
Why were you in my closet?
I heard noises in there last night and I just passed out, you know?
Okay.
Like I just boom, I heard screeching coming from in there. I had my electrical powers ready. I was so ready to blast whatever was in there with an electrical rocket. But then like as soon as I went in there, it was like pitch black, right? Like it just stopped. There was light coming in from the window, but like it was like the light just didn't come into the closet. And then when I went in, tell me why 1 second after I walk in, bang, knocked out.
Rem told me that was free, but did you hear everything that was just in that conversation?
What, about trophies? Yeah. That's why I said you married a bad. That's why I said you married a. I mean, not married, but like you involved with a crazy bitch.
You finna call her and tell her I'm sorry.
Yeah, what's up? And then it's like you hear gunfire. And she's like, man, if you don't get the fuck out my territory, and you just hear an automatic weapon go off.
Are you okay?
And she's like, yeah, I'm fine, just dealing with these damn assholes. Man, I found a demon cave, because they can't survive out in the sunlight. But I'm just mowing these motherfuckers down, and the terrorists want to get involved. And then you just hear explosions
you need us
go
to
off.
come down here?
Oh, that's fine, it's fine. I got a small army with me. And he's like, and then you hear a Spanish man says, "Viva la revolution!" And then he says, "Grenade out!" And then you hear like an explosion. So he's like, "So what's up?" As he's like in the most casual, cheeky way, as he's like using a machine gun.
How are you even talking to me?
Yeah, I mean, and it's like a devil tries to get on her, and she's like, and then he gets like backhands it on the ground and shoots it with a shotgun, and she's just like, not really a big deal, you know how I mean? I mean, I got small army protecting me.
So, how's your day?
And then you just hear explosions go off, and she says, "Fuck you, you war dominating motherfuckers!" And then she gets like kill, and you hear screams of terror come out from the terrorist. And it's like, does that answer your question? As he's still firing the machine gun. And she says, "Get these tanks in here!" Yeah, I'll be back over soon. I mean, after I'm done with these assholes.
So, how long will that take?
And there aren't many of them left, and then there's like, you hear a shotgun go off, and she's like, not many left. There are like a few left. I'll be over there in like 30 minutes, an hour, somewhere along there.
So that's what you do? You go into the demon cave?
I mean, this is our first demon cave we found, so we had to go in here. There's a lot of them in here, and it's just like you hear a rocket launcher go off, and then you hear the machine gun pick back up.
Yeah, I think you should clear them out.
Yeah, we fit in the clear
So
them
have
out.
you agreed to no bodies in the house?
Oh yeah, nobody's in the house. I mean, it's still house your rules.
Thank you.
But like if it was a haunting thing, you might have problems for a few nights until they find me again. So,
Wait, what?
and it's like, you hear like the phone just goes static because like you hear like a gunshot go off and then the phone automatically goes static.
Should I be worried?
And it's like Luke says, with that badass bitch, no.
So then and then Nathan's eye just goes red.
And then it's like, and then Luke still looks at him, sees the red eyes, and he's like, oh hell no. Fuck this.
Just grabs Luke by the foot.
And then he just like
slams
punches
the door.
you in the face, and he's like walking out of there again. He's like fuck
just
this,
teleports
fuck
around you,
fuck
and,
the
like, just
hole you
knocks
came
you
out
apart.
of, and then he just fires a rocket at you. Fuck all this haunted ass shit. I'm out. No.
Just rips off your shirt and starts licking your chest.
He's like, oh hell no, and he throws you out the window, but he jumps out too, and he yells, Shazam, motherfucker, and it's like a lightning bolt comes down on you, and it's like he lands, and he just wipes himself off, and he sees like the man's pool. He walks over to the man's pool. The man with the shotgun points a shotgun at him, and he just fires an electrical bolt at him, gets some water, and he does a prayer, and he says, the power of Christ compels you! The power of Christ compels you!
And then he goes back to normal. What happened?
Your eyes went red, you became possessed. I was like, nope, fuck all of this, but you didn't want to listen, so I just kinda had to muck you right quick. By the way, you look at my chest, not cool.
Sorry.
And then it's starting to become night. Let's go back in. And then you can see them making
dinner.
dinner.
Megami comes home with the blood on her.
And it's like C is just like C walks into the bedroom. Like C's tired.
I
can't
go for this right now.
He's like, me neither. I thought it was only gonna be 30 minutes to an hour, but oh no, there was lots of reinforcements. I couldn't deal with it. So he just puts on new clothes, takes a shower.
When you come out, just hold you and fall to sleep
and C's like, but as you go to sleep, you hear, have I ever told you the reason I have red hair?
No.
I've killed so many people that it's just, so much blood has been on me that my hair is just permanently like this. When I was a kid, I used to kill innocent people. Now I don't. That's how I got it. And then it's like, she's just asleep after you told her that. And she's spooning you, so you're kinda freaked out by that.
So let me ask you a question. What does spooning mean?
Okay, so you know how you hold, you're sleeping with your girl, and you put one leg over their hip, and you cuddle up to them, and you have one hand under them and one hand over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what spooning is. It's just where you spoon your girlfriend. Alright, let's continue.
Oh my god.
And it's you go to sleep. And then it's you feel like someone's watching you. And it's like, see, he's sleeping like a baby. Like, this doesn't look like the face of a killer. And like, you see like a shadow just like watching you intently. And like, you think it's a trash can. And it's like it opens its eyes, and like it's like white and blue eyes just staring at you, and you're like, oh hell no!
Oh hell no! Like just drags Megumi to the van and like just takes everybody else.
And then it's like you see like people just like watching you as you're doing this.
See,
and you see like vampires just like banging on the windows.
Die, please.
And it's like you feel something sneak inside of you from the butt.
Yeah.
And it's like it's just there. It's just inside you. And feel like I'm getting sick of this shit.
I'm getting sick of this. Like 6 across up his ass.
No, you can't go there. You can't go there.
No, I'm tired, so I'm not thinking straight.
No, you can't go there, though. You think that's going a bit too far?
Alright, let's spray.
Okay, no, it's fine. Just stick a cross up your ass. Oh, that's too far, but we doing it anyway.
Like just takes it out and like sprays holy water on it and just puts it back in.
And you're like, you're heading to the dome. You're heading to the church. You see? This ain't no church!
Oh! I think they wanna fight.
This ain't no church! And it's like, you feel something on the roof of your car.
Oh, wait.
Wait, go up there. Back up. Like, you aren't thinking that much.
Must be a bird. A bird is like my car.
Like, you're hallucinating. You think that this is like a church up ahead.
Church. It's a church. It's a church. Stop, don't go over. And like, you just like grab everyone and just cuddle them up in an area. And it's like, you see a little girl and she's like, hello. No. I'm not
And she's like,
shit. Like he thought this was a parkour car. Like he just jumps off and hits the water.
Like he's woke now.
Why are we at a dam?
And like it's nighttime. And it's like you see the little girl just watching you.
Why? It's like just throws a rock at her. Oh god.
And like she's walking down and says, why are you wet?
Go away.
And she doesn't have any eyes. It's like you're looking into two tiny black holes.
Like just pushes her into the water. Go away.
And she's like, but I'm a good one. I'm a good girl. Are these your friends?
Go away.
Okay. You're mean. Just like walks away.
Just picks up her friends. like gets in his car.
Just like, and you're like, fuck this dam.
What this damn? I have no clue where I'm at.
And like, you feel something on the back of you. Like you feel like something's in the back seat.
It's in the back seat. Help!
Really? Really?
How?
Really?
How?
Like, let's just say
How?
a truck hit you over there. It's like,
Like it wakes up everybody.
yeah. But like, and your truck is gone.
I just paid for it.
And it's like,
Guys, wake up.
and it's like, they're like slowly waking up, and he's like, you know, it's sad. We're forever trapped at night. And soon you will too. And it's like you feel something go into your neck and then you just pass out. And you look and it's a little girl. But behind her, and it's like you see Bree, and she just leans down, kisses you on the lips, and then does the same thing.
Does what same thing?
You feel something going, two things go into your neck. And it's like, they wake up, but they don't see these two. And they're just like confused of where they're at. And they're like, it's the...
Like just walks over to Bree. The Bree goes, and like just hugs her.
But like, you're hugging nothing, and just like, you fall down. It's like... And it's like you hear something in your voice. A soul forever trapped. A soul that God has forsaken. Corpse demon. And it's like you fall asleep. And you wake up and you feel like absolute garbage. You feel like half of your blood has been sucked. Like, you can't feel the tips of your fingers or nothing. And, like, Rama's just, like, over you, and she's like, are you okay? Do you need anything? Your voice is raspy at this point.
I think I need water.
And it's like she gives you some water. And, like, Luke and Ram are just over there talking about, like, what's going on here.
I'll
And some
take that
potential
dirt back.
solutions.
I want to take this good dirt back. Take the other one.
There's another one? I don't see it.
Right there.
I don't see it.
No,
Oh,
no,
I see
actually,
it.
you can take this.
I like
this
red
one
anyway.
better.
This works out.
Follow me.
You just like look and like you're looking around and it's like you feel like everything's nice. And then it's like, well, not nice, you feel like shit. And it's like Rem says, do we need to take you to a doctor? And it's like you look to her and you say no. Like it's a
No.
stern no. He's like, I'm fine.
I'm fine.
It's like, are you sure?
Did you just hear the words? Oh, I'm fine.
He's like, geez, okay. And then he walks up to Luke and Ram, and you go straight back. Were you even aiming at me, though?
No.
Oof. And then, like, she says to Luke, he's never talked to me like that. I think there's something severely wrong with him. Be Luke.
I got the sauce. God.
And then it's like, and then Megumi comes in, and she looks like bloodstained a little bit, but not as much as she normally looks. And she's like, "Hey there."
What?
No, your voice is still raspy.
What? Go to Eclipse House.
He's like, "I heard you haven't been feeling well. Do you have any idea why that might be?"
Like, just doesn't talk.
And you're just like, he's like, And she gets like, gets into bed and just like cuddles up next to you.
Like, doesn't hold her back.
Yeah. Oh, maybe do some sadistic acid. And then it's like, it's nighttime, and like Rem brings you some dinner, and you just like don't eat it.
Don't eat it.
And you just like, you love Rem's cooking, so this is off for you.
Don't eat it.
And she's just like,
Invite me to your house.
did you get it?
Yep.
Like, we're sleeping at a different apartment this time.
I like the
And it's like, it's starting to become night, so you're getting sleepy.
Where are you?
And it's like,
Are you not in your house?
I'm in here.
I'm in your house. But you know, oh. Okay, well.
And just like,
You're in your house with me.
go to my bed.
Okay.
And it's like, you're just like sleeping at this point. You're having no dreams at all. Just black box. And then it's like you wake up immediately when you hear a tap at the door. Tap, tap. And then you see a vampire, and they say, you see a person, actually, you see a person, and you say, can I come in? Please let me in. And you're like, yes, come in.
Yes, come in.
And it's like, they just like open the window. And they just like walk up to you. And he says, like, you don't recognize this one. He says, how have you been feeling? And you've been like shit.
Like shit.
He's like, I know how to make you feel better. It's like, do it.
Do it.
And it's like she bites you again, and it's like sucks more of your blood, and she says, I'll be back tomorrow. And it's like, and it's like she flies away, and you feel even more like shit now. Could you not? In the morning. Like, you wake up, you feel like God, you feel like a cat's vomit. Specifically a cat's vomit. Like, could you not?
Sorry.
And it's like, Luke walks in, and he's just like, feel any better? And like, your voice is even more raspy. He's like, what do you think?
What do you think, you fucking faggot ass pussy nigga? I'm about to fuck you up, you fucking whore.
And then Megumi wakes up, and she's just like, she looks like she had great sleep. And she says, you're not feeling any better. And Nisa says, Vam, come over here and heal this man. It's like them and Rand come over and they try and heal you, and they say, I think it's amnesia. Like, he has a blood problem, so we can't heal it. Are you sure you don't want to go to the hospital? And you look immediately and you say, no, in a stern voice.
No.
But, like, you may die if this gets worse, and you say, I'll be better soon.
I'll be better soon.
And just like, Rem's like looking at you, and she's just like, And it's like, I'm calling a doctor over here. And it's like
No,
the doctor
you're
comes.
not.
No, you didn't hear this. And it's like a doctor comes in, and you're just like, you don't react to the doctor. Hello, sir. Hello, Mr. Nathan. I am Dr. Helensburg. How do you feel? What are your symptoms?
What does it look like, Sherlock?
And, like, you're uncompliant. And he's just like, I'm gonna run some blood tests, and we're gonna see what happens when the results come back, alright?
Yes.
He's just like, go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
And it's like, he takes the blood, and he just, like, sends it to the lab. Alright, Miss Natsuki, I would recommend getting him out of the house. Like, just take him to a hotel room, just get him out of here. Get him in a different place. And then he's like, he's like, it'll help him recover mentally. And he just like leaves. He's like, alright, we're going to Adam and Ray. He's like, alright, we're going back to America. We're going back to, okay, get up. And it's like, he's carrying you now.
What's happening?
We're getting you someplace else.
No.
And you're like, I need her.
I need her.
And then you just go to sleep. Alright, we're taking the most secure car I have at the moment. Get in. We're going to this house. Meanwhile, in your sleep, you have dreams about this girl and about how she's supposedly your only cure. He's like, cure me. It was like, cure me.
Cure me.
Could you not?
Okay.
Well, and then Rem says, we're almost there. This is an outhouse where, well, Megumi says we could stay for a while. And then it's like we carry you in there. Holy shit. Oh. Okay. Where's the door? It's been so long, I don't know where the door is. Okay, there it is. But I haven't been in this house so long, I didn't even remember where the damn door was. And then it's like Rem. And then Rem says, alright, we're just gonna put you asleep for now. It's almost nighttime. You'll be better in the morning. Get in here. Just like drags you into the room.
I need a buzz home. What the?
A few hours later, you can't sleep for some reason.
Yes.
And then it's like you hear a familiar tap at the window, and you're like, and you just like immediately perk up and you say, "Come in, come in."
Come in.
It's like he says, "You feel, don't worry. I have to take a little bit less this time, but tomorrow, I mean the day after tomorrow, you'll be feeling much better." And he just like sucks your blood, but this time you realize that it's like actually no, it's just like. It's like a terrorist dead body, but you don't mind. And then it's like he walks out the door in the morning, walks in the door. You look like you're on death's door. You look like you need the emergency room. And then when says, "That's it, I'm taking you to the emergency room," and you're like, "No."
No.
It's like she's like dragging you like out. It's like, "I don't care what you say, you go into the ER." You're like, no. It's like, she's like dragging you, and it's like, everyone's like, "Where you go?" And she's like, "I don't give a damn what he says, I'm taking him to the hospital."
No.
And just like, get in the car, and you're just like, using what little strength you have to resist it. It's like, whoever wants to come, get in the car. Mark your house.
That just does the Timmy Thurs dance. Timmy Thurs.
Not you. You have apnea like hell. Luke can do it.
Luke does the Timmy Thurs.
Yeah.
Timmy Thurs.
And you're like, "You're making a mistake."
BRB. After I take a shower.
Oh shit! Alright guys, later.